how I grew my couch flipping business to a six-figure business in just 6 months, I can attribute that to one thing. It has nothing to do with the ability to find just free couches or the ability to clean them up really good or how well you can clean them up or having to buy a couch in one market and sell it in another market. None of that. No, it really comes down to the power of marketing. And here's what I mean by that. I recently connected with a couch flipper that's actually in my market. And the way that we actually met was I bought a couch off of him, and it was a Thomasville Langdon sectional, huge, beautiful sectional. And he was selling it. This thing looked really good. He put all this effort into cleaning it up. He had it listed for $650. I knew that this couch retails for $2,000. So I actually bought the couch off of him for $650. I turned around and I sold it for $1,200. He reached out to me and basically said, I don't understand how you're doing what you're doing. How do you sell a couch for that much money? And I told him it came down to the way that I marketed the couch compared to how he marketed the couch. Now, just so you guys know, we're great friends now. We connect all the time. We network all the time. So he wasn't mad at me, but he learned from me in that process. And I've learned a lot of things from him too that have been, different tools of the trade that have helped me grow my business into the six-figure business it is today. But the power of marketing, the way that I marketed that couch was really what allowed me to get an extra $550 out of it. And he realized that he left all that money on the table. So there was a learning lesson in that for him. Let me break down how I market a couch. And this doesn't just apply to couch flipping, just so you know. This can apply to any sales business. The power of sales comes from how you market. So let me break down how I marketed this particular couch so you can get an idea of how to market your couches to maximize your profits with your sales. Number one, it always starts with when you're buying the couch. The profit that you're going to make always starts on the buy side. When you're buying the couch, you have to know what to pay for the couch, right? So how do you determine what to pay for a couch? I have a video on this actually, but it starts with understanding what the model and brand is so that you know what the retail value is of the couch. That's number one. You have to know what the couch is worth. Number two, you have to know if there's anything wrong with the couch. I have a video on that as well. Understanding if there's damages or stains, or if there's pets in the house, or if there's smoking, all those variables that you have to take into account when determining whether you're going to buy a couch. And if you are, at what price you're going to buy it for, right? So those are the first two things. It comes down to when you receive the couch. This is when the power of good marketing really starts to come into effect. It starts with the pictures. And I'll go back to my example with my couch flipping buddy. When I sold his exact couch for $550 more than he did. And it really came down to, number one, how I took the photos. And also I included a video tour of the couch. And that is extremely powerful for potential buyers to be able to see. I have a video on this somewhere here in my profile that you guys can check out, including a video tour with your photos and including multiple angles of the couch that gives them a good, clear understanding of the quality of the couch, quality of the fabric, what condition it's in, all of those factors. How you should be taking your photos. I honestly can't tell you how many times I've been able to buy a couch and flip it for double, triple, quadruple the price I bought it for without doing anything to it, just because of the quality of the pictures that the seller had in their listing when they were selling the couch to me. The quality of your photos and including a video tour is extremely important to catching the eyes of a potential buyer. All right, so now let's get into putting the body or the description of your listing together. I'm going to break it down from top to bottom exactly how I list my couches and what I have seen work best for me. Number one is always starting off with what the model and brand is of the couch. I always start that off right away. For example, this is the Lucy sectional from Living Spaces. The second thing that I always put in there is whether there are any damages or stains, right? Disclose that right away so that the potential buyer knows right up front if there's anything wrong with the couch. I get that out of the way right up front. The next thing that I go into is just very basic details about the couch itself. Like if it's a suede blue material or just anything about the quality of the fabric, especially if it's a really good quality couch, like a West Elm couch or something like that. I'll always go into detail on what type of fabric it is. Are the cushions removable or are they not? These are just things that I've kind of realized over time that a lot of potential buyers always ask me is, are the cushions removable? Are the covers removable on the cushions? Is the back cushions attached? So I just disclose those things in a couple sentences really quickly so that the potential buyer knows right up front what they're buying And people want to know, is it easy to clean or is it not? And if the covers are removable, it's pretty easy to clean. So I always put that next. Then the next thing I go into is what I've done to the couch. Have I vacuumed it? Have I shampooed it? Have I spot cleaned it? Have I done nothing to it? And so I put those things next. Then the next thing I move to is what the retail value is of the couch. And this is extremely important. You cannot miss this because it positions the price of your couch and it justifies the price of your couch. This is honestly the number one thing that's allowed me, in my opinion, to be able to sell couches for more than my competition. Exactly like the example I gave you guys with my fellow couch flipping buddy, where I sold the couch for $550 more. It's because I put I think that it's because of the retail value of the couch that I put in there. So you got to put the retail value of the couch in so that the potential buyer knows what the actual retail value is and how good of a deal they're getting with you. What kind of a home it's from. And so is it from a smoke-free home, kid-free home, pet-free home, or I just put whatever free it is from the home. So if it's not from a pet-free home, I don't put that. I just put, from a kid-free, smoke-free home. Or if it's from all three, I put kid-free, smoke-free, pet-free home. And the last thing that I put is delivery is available for an additional fee. I charge for delivery, and honestly, it has not hurt my sales. The fact that I don't offer free delivery, I've said that before. Don't feel like you have to offer free delivery. It's definitely worked for me charging for delivery. Customers pay for delivery. They just want to know that it can get delivered. That's my experience anyway. So hasn't hurt my sales, not offering free delivery. And that's how you put a good quality listing description together that gives a potential buyer a list of everything that they need to know when buying a couch from you. That's what I mean by the power of marketing. And honestly, I have by no means perfected this. I'm always looking for different ways and changing things up and trying out different things. But that's the whole idea, is that you're never settling. You're always looking for ways to improve on your marketing skills. But it really is the key to expanding your sales and to growing your business, in my opinion. I hope this video has helped you guys. Let me know in the comments if you like this and if you want to see more like this. I definitely love, being able to provide value any way I can and helping you guys along your journey to building your financial freedom and wealth. So see you soon.